this is the last day of August. I finished my August pages, and now I'm going to just do some prep work for the month of September. So I've got some of my September collage sheets, and this was one of the things. So I'm going to make this be the big dividing page for September. And I'm still not setting aside goals. All of art show season, I've kind of not done my normal list of goals for the month, because my main goal is to just keep up with the art shows. So it's all about going to a show, coming home, making more art before the next show, and that's about all I have time to do. So for that reason, I don't need to write a whole lot of goals, but I might choose to write something down here. I'm not sure yet. I do think I'll just kind of make a little border on this page, just because I love how borders look. It's a simple way to finish off a page. I'm going to choose colors. Not only go with this page over here, but that. Go with my September. So I've got room here. I'm going to leave it for now beside. And then normally I would just jump right into the first day, but I ran across this, and this is from a Mantra Wellness magazine, and you can get print versions of it, but you can also, pretty inexpensive, get an online version, and then they have some wonderful illustrations. They have lots of quotes and things like that, and you can print it out, and this is actually printed out half size so that it'll fit in my journal. But you can print out any of their pages that you want without printing, like any of the pages you aren't going to use. And also the other advantage is, in the print issue, sometimes there's something on the front and the back that you want to use. So I was introduced to this magazine by AJ's Inspired Life. If you haven't seen her videos, go take a look at them. And they do really have some wonderful things in them, but I do like getting the online version to, you can print out, like, say I want to print this again and use the parrot, or something different. You can use the same page multiple times. You can get the front and back separate. You can print it, like this would be a full page thing that would be too big to put in here, but you can print it, like 2 pages per sheet. I think it's a PDF, comes as a PDF file, and you can print it 2 pages a sheet, and then it just makes a nice size to go on my A5 size journal. So I'm going to go ahead. I love this quote. I've used it before, by Mary Oliver. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? And that just kind of ties in with the lesson that I just heard a couple days ago about being present and being interruptible, and kind of what you're doing with your life. And so I just thought this was a good reminder to me. I'm very much one of those people that makes my plans and doesn't like my plans to be messed with. And we all know that that's not how life works. Our plans always get interrupted. And so I thought this was kind of a nice reminder to really focus on the things that are important. Get that crooked. So I'm just going to stick that in here, and that is an advantage too of using these undated pages, is I have the flexibility to do things like that. So now I'm going to just jump in here to the first, and I've been trying to figure out ways to organize my date dots, and I didn't just have them in a folder, along with, like, I have my days of the week in there in a folder, but I would have my date dots in here too. But as you cut them up and they get all raggedy and you know what to do, and I always had a hard time finding the right number, what I needed. So I think it was February and June, maybe, on her videos, she had this organizer, and I don't know where she got it, but it gave me the idea of getting a jewelry pouch, and I got this on Amazon, and what I did is I just stitched it into compartments. These just came as just all one thing in here, which you could have that all open too, and I left the bottom one open for the days of the week that I put in here. But I have them, and I've labeled them, like this little pocket, the way it came out to be enough was each little division has 2 days in it. So in this first little pocket is the first and second dates, and so I have mine, and I have ones from other people that I'm a patron to, and so I have all these date dots to choose from. I think I like that one, just it matches this color well. That's one of my new September collage sheets. But I have all these, and then I can pick, and I also run across numbers other places that could be kind of fun too, that I save, and so I have all these numbers to pick from, and so that makes it real easy. I guess I can pick out I think I'll do this one for the second. And so I pick which number I want to do. And sometimes I do change my mind as I get to the day, you know, for something that happened that day, that there's something else that's more suitable, or I want a different color or something like that. So I'm kind of debating a little bit about, do I really want to date all the pages ahead of time? And I think that I won't. I'm going to do this first couple of days here. I think that I won't. I'll leave them to as I get to them, but especially if I miss a day or something, I do tend to get mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and put the day of the week on here too. And just thinking, because I have on this sheet also the days of the week, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Wednesday off of here. This might be kind of fun to do. There's a couple empty ones on here too, and I'm gonna Add that. That's kind of fun. There's Wednesday the 1st. And this will be Thursday. And I'm going to use a Thursday from my washi tape. I have some different colors I can pick from. I think I kind of like this one. Okay, and then from there, I'm just going to, this month, just go ahead and pencil in the rest of my dates. So, this will be Friday the 3rd. Looks like I can probably get about 4 months in this book, so it's good to know. So that will finish out the year. August, September, October, no, not quite. December will be its own book. That's okay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and speed things up as I work on the September pages, and hope you'll join me. First thing I'm doing is pulling out these numbers by James Burke in his Collage Club, and they are so fun. I'm so excited to be using those. And then I also pull out my Chore collage sheet from a few months back, and I use this one a lot. It seems like, you know, we always have laundry and cleaning to do, dishes to do. So this time I chose the broom and the dustpan, and we had kind of let the house go lately, and so we did some cleaning up because we're going to have family over tonight. Couldn't decide which picture to use of my son and his family because the kids were just kind of goofy in them, and so they all made me laugh, so I just decided to use them all in there. So I made kind of a little flip book here. I put my favorite one on top, but I have these other funny ones underneath it, so I was happy to have all of them included in my book. I'm drawing in a taco because we had tacos for supper when we had them over, and also put the dessert. We had some blueberry buckle with ice cream, so I drew it in there as well. And I love the look when I actually sketch in some of the elements on a page. My daughter got married a year ago, so I tipped in this wedding invitation from last year just to kind of commemorate their anniversary. The 5 that I'm using for the date on the next page is half of the postcard that my sticker club patrons received, and I just cut the postcard in half and used this 5, and I'm just sticking a day of the week, Sunday, on there as well. I chose John 15:9 for my verse this Sunday. I usually do a coloring page on Sundays, and that's the one I chose for this week. And I also had put these stickers on the flaps on the tip ends, and I'm just kind of matching those around my verse. I'm pulling out my stash of printables and magazine cutouts and just hunting for what I want to use on this left side, on the back side of the tip end. And I want something that kind of indicates just how we kind of have a slower pace on Sundays, a little restful. I usually spend some time working in my journal, and it's just a very pleasant and relaxing day. The last page in this notebook is set aside for cleaning off my water brush, cleaning the paint off of it, and I think in the end it will be a beautiful page to use. I'm going in with a Tombow marker to add a shadow around my letters, and that finishes the page. So thanks for joining me, and see you next time.